congratulations. That is a big time win for you guys. I know that's one that's a feather in your cap as you start to, you're not looking to March yet, right? But like that's a big one that you guys can put in your pocket after this today.
Yeah, we needed that. I told our guys we got one back from the Central Florida game. Look, we hadn't had all our players even practice together yet. Our team's a work in progress. We're getting better and better by the day. The more we get our guys together, I thought we were going to have our first game, everybody ready to go, and dang, we do it without arguably one of our maybe our best player, or damn sure one of them, Rylan Griffin. So we had to have some guys step up, and you saw Rashawn Agee had 17 points, 17 rebounds. I'm more proud of the 17 rebounds than anything else. Ruben Dominguez is always Ruben. And, Pop had a good flow to his game in that game as well. So proud of him. I felt like we won the game on Sunday with a great practice on Sunday before the week started. Even though it didn't pay off in the Tuesday game, they were a little tired. And then we came in here last night, had a great practice. Game was set the tone in the first 5 minutes of that game. We came out, set the tone on the road, and that was good to see.
We were wondering too, coach, just real quick, like, yes, you're making shots early to jump out to that big lead, but what we thought we saw was the pressure, the incredible pressure you guys were making on them to inbound the ball, creating turnovers on. But was that kind of a big thing that you saw as well there to kind of really help you extend that early lead?
Yeah, we want to be aggressive, use our depth. We are a pressure team that gets up and pressures. But hey, we grew that lead out there. We were able to run our zone, and we were good in our zone, and we were able to go zone and zone to man, which teams I've coached in the past do a lot of. We've just been unable to do it because we hadn't had our guys together. To see them execute it was really good versus a really good shooting team. Look, I'll say this too. We won by a wide margin. They shoot a lot of threes like we do. And look, you miss 5 or 6 threes, they make 5 of those. That game can be totally different and tight. And that's just the nature of basketball in 2025. A lot of variance basketball. I've always said since the start that we're going to have games we look unbeatable, and then there's going to be games we may never win again. And tonight was one of those nights where we looked like the first.
Bucky, you came out this tap. Congratulations, by the way. In that first half you set the tone. You were really defending the inbounds. I thought the court vision everyone seemed to have in that first 5 minutes was just phenomenal. You were finding people weak side, cutting, and coming out of double teams, and just an incredible job offensively out of that.
Well, I think we're number 2 or number 3 in assists per game. Our team is. So we're a good passing team, and good passing teams become good shooting teams. It's not a coincidence. If you can make good passes, you're gonna get good shots. We didn't settle for bad shots. We settled for what we wanted in the game. And there's variance to it. We came out really hot, then we went through a lull, then we came right back. And I think that's what we got all rally around is who we are. We're going to be a high variance team. We are a shooting team. We got to be who we are, and we're a full court team.
And the other thing coming out in that second half, you're up 28. It's hard to get a team to come out with that same intensity sometimes when you're up 28. And, they made a little run, cut it to 21, but you answered the run. They made a couple of runs, but you answered both of them. You had to be proud of that.
Yeah, I was. We did not close a couple games early, or one game early particularly, and the other team just went crazy making threes. We had an opportunity to show that we can extend the lead. We wanted to win both halves. That was our goal when we came out there the second half, and we won 43-35 in the second half. And so that was big for us. And if you keep that mindset, we're not trying to hang on. We're trying to attack and win by as much as possible, in divide into halves, and usually good things happen. You stay aggressive.
Just one super quick question, Coach. We'll let you go. You talked about the rebounds, specifically by Rashawn, but just overall, you guys had 60 rebounds in the game, and you actually almost out rebounded them only by defensive boards. They had 40, you had 38. Just about the effort that you guys were, going after. We saw bodies all over the place in the paint, people diving for balls today.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's going to lead to good defense, to more rebounds, is stopping the other team. And we held them to 28% from the field, so there's a lot of rebound opportunities. Rashawn just owned the paint. Rashawn's not the tallest player on the team, but he is the most aggressive rebounder. He sees ball, gets ball, and we'll be a good rebounding team when we have all 15 of our guys with that mentality.